Hello, my dear students. Welcome to this lecture. So, in this lecture, we will see what are the basic user interface of a AutoCAD software and how do we try to understand it. So, it doesn't matter whichever version of a AutoCAD you're using. Right now, I'm using a 2016 version. If you're using anything beyond 2016 to 2000, yeah, right, 2016 to 2020, there is no much difference in the operation of the software, and it is all right if you use any version. Okay, so if you're using 2016, it's well and good. Even if you're using a 2020, it is well and good. Even if you have a 2022 version also, then it is well and good. So there won't be any difference. Everything remains the same, right? Yeah, so first doubt I made it clear. So whenever you open an AutoCAD file, you get window something like this. So usually we'll directly start with a start drawing because we don't have any files. Now, for example, if I have a file, see, you can see all these are all my files which I have it. Now, just in case if I want to use it, I can directly click on this. And if I want, let me click on this and this file will be opened. Okay. So since I already have few file, I'm using it. If you don't have any such files, you don't have to worry. Okay. These are few of the files what I have. If you don't have it, it doesn't matter. You go back again. How do you go back? Let me tell you that. So again, sometimes what happens, actually there will be one window here which shows the drawing, but right now it is not there. Just in case it is not there, we need to get it back, right? So you go to this insert option. Okay, let me bring everything back. Yeah, so you have to go to the view option, and in the view, okay, you have to go to the view option, and in the view there's option called as file tabs, right? Click on the file tabs. So now you can see right now this is my assembly foundation, and if I click here, it will go back to my main window which I opened. Okay, so these are the different files what I already opened. Now, just in case you don't have any file and you are a fresher, you don't have to worry. Just start on this particular option which is written start drawing. Okay, so I'll just click on this. It's called a start drawing and just click on that. A new file will be opened. So I'll click on this start drawing and you can see a new file has opened which has nothing in this. Okay, great. So once you do this, next let me explain you few of the commands what we have. Okay, so this is a ribbon what I have. This entire thing, whatever you can see, it is a ribbon and we have different tools in that. So first let me go with the home option. So if you click on the home option, now for example, whenever you open a window, whenever you open, maybe in some of your software, these options may not be visible. So the reason is that you can see here, this is one option here. When I click on this, it will get minimized. Maybe for in some of your AutoCAD software, when you open, you may not find drawing something like a had here, isn't it? So in that case, what you're supposed to do, you have this button, you click on the button once, so everything will be minimized. You don't see anything, isn't it? But again, if I click on this, you can see now again only the file tabs are open. Now, if I click on this again, now everything will come back. Okay. So if there is someone if there is someone or any one of you where this particular area is not shown, so the problem is with this, click on this once. So only this much will be shown. Then click on this again. So everything will be minimized. Then again, click on this. Again, click on this. So everything will come up. Okay. So this is understood. Just in case if it's not happening, click on this. So first is a home option. In this, we have different tools like line, we have polyline, we have circle, we have arc, and there is rectangle. Then we have the circle and all those things. We'll try to understand all these things in the later part. Okay. Now just concentrate whatever I'm telling. Along with that, we have another thing like measure, where we can measure the line. We have paste option, base, and all these are the different tools which we frequently use whenever we are doing the AutoCAD. Okay. Other than that, we have a text option, we have dimensions and all those things. So this particular option, home option, has all these things. Got it? So once this is done, I'll take you to the next option, that is the insert option. So in the insert option, if you want to attach any PDF file into this, so there's option here, insert. Okay. So with the help of this, you can insert any of the PDF file and all. So again, when we go in the later part of the lecture, we'll try to see what is the practical use of all these things. Right now, just understand you have something called as insert, where you can insert the PDF and all those things. So if I come here, it will ask me from where you want to insert the files and all. Okay. Then we have annotate option, where you can increase the size of your text. You can increase the height of your text and all. That can be done from the annotate option. Other than that, we have parametric modeling. Then if you are using a 3D option, okay, AutoCAD 3D, in that case, we can make use of this 3D tools. Then there's something called as view. So in the view option, we have all this, different options here, which I'll come back to this again. Okay. Then we have manage, then we have output, then all these things we have it. Okay. So I'll go back to the home option now. I hope this much understanding is clear. Okay. So first, what I'm supposed to do is, now you can say this is my origin. X is my x-axis and Y is my, say, this is a plan view. Y doesn't mean that it is going in the upward direction. So if I'm putting one more here, that will be, yeah, yeah. Give me a minute. Yeah. So this is X and Y. So if there is one more thing like this, so it would have been a Z direction. This will be my Z direction, which is an upward direction. So X is in this direction, Y is in this direction. So I'm looking at 3D plan here. Okay, great. So you understood the meaning of X and Y. Okay, we are using a 2D right now. Okay. Along with that, we have certain navigation tools. These are called as navigation tools, what we have. And this is like a view what we have. Suppose if I've done some drawing here, I'll go back to this. Okay, this is a drawing what I've done. Right now, I'm looking at the top. Suppose if I want to look from the other side, I'll click on this. Wait, yeah, think it's not working. Yeah, so it's a large file what I have. So that is why it's taking time. Okay, so you can see now everything, all the view has changed because I've taken a back view. Again, if I click on this and let me see. So again, it is showing the black back view for me. Again, if I click on this, yeah. So this is my left view. You can see the left view. Okay. And if I come down, yeah. Since it's a large file, no, it's taking some time. Doesn't matter. I hope you're able to understand what is the meaning of these options here. So I'll go, yeah. So okay, anyhow, that file got deleted. Doesn't matter. I hope you're, anyhow, if you're not able to understand, let me start from here. I'll draw some circles and all. Okay. Let me draw some line in this way. I'll come back to the line options and all. I have drawn some circles and all these things. Okay, fine. So now if I look into the top option, so this is the top option. Next, I'll click on this. So this is a front view. If you're looking from the front, how it is going to look. And after the front, we'll go to the right. So this is the view from the right side. And then this is the view from the left side. Got it? So usually whenever we try to see the drawings, we usually keep the top view. So click on this. So this is my top view. And there's one more, which is a, yeah, front view, left, top, and then we have a bottom view. Okay. So this is a view what we usually try, not the bottom one. We usually go with the, yeah, this one. Yeah. So you have to always keep the top view. Okay. So just in case if you shift in this way, so just come here and click on this. So always try to keep in the top view, and this will be x-axis and this will be a y-axis. Okay. Great. So I hope these things are clear. Now in few of your drawings, this particular option may not be visible, right? This option may not be visible. This option also may not be visible. So how do you get them back? So for that, again, I need to go to the view option. Okay. So in the view option, you can see this one, UCS icon. Okay. So you can see this particular option. This is called as UCS option. Okay. So if I click on this, so it will disappear. Again, if I click on this, it is going to appear. Just in case if this is not visible, come to the view option and click on UCS. It will disappear. And if you click on this, if it is activated, it will be in blue in color. That means it is appearing here. Now view cube. So this is called as view cube. Again, if I untick this, if I click on this, it will disappear. The reason is it is not blue in color. If I click on this, it is blue in color. It means that it is appearing here. In the same way, this is called as my navigation bar. So with the help of the navigation bar, I can, uh, change the size. I can pan it in this way. I can zoom in. I can zoom out and all. So those things we'll see in the later part. So this is like a pan option where I can pull it and all. So sometimes this option won't be visible. So in that case, come here, come to the view option, come to the navigation bar, click on that, it will disappear. Click on this, it is going to come back. Got it? So these are the different things which you need to understand. Along with that, you can see these options, drawing 1 and drawing 2. So this is my one folder, which is drawing 1, and this is my another folder or another page where I have drawing 2. If I need to create one more, I'll just click on this. You see the option here, plus, click on that. So another one is opened here. Okay. So this is drawing 1, drawing 2, and drawing 3. So these 3 files, what do you call that? It is called as file tabs. So sometime these things will not be visible. See now, nothing is visible, right? I had drawing 1, drawing 2, and drawing 3. 3 files I had, but right now it's not shown here. So when you have such problems, you just come to the view option, and in the view option, you have to come to the file tabs. Click on the file tabs, it will come back. Got it? And if you want to add an extra file, or if you want to add an extra page, click on the plus sign, and then drawing number 4 is added. Got it? Great. So next is about the layout. So you can see model here. So whatever we are working, we'll use in the model. And then we have this layout 1 and layout 2, which we usually use for the printing and all. Right now, we'll not get into that. But again, sometime if this particular area is disappeared, now for that, there's an option called as layout tab. Click on that. See, it got disappeared. The reason is it's not blue in color. Again, if I click on that, isn't it? It's going to come back. Got it? So I think most of the things, whatever problem you're going to face once you open the AutoCAD, maybe in some of your AutoCAD drawing or in some of your AutoCAD software, this option wouldn't be available. Come here to the view option, click on the layout tabs, it will come back. In few of your drawing, these options may not be there. Come here, click on the file tabs, it won't be there. Come to the view option, click on the file tabs, it will come back. Got it? In few of your drawing, these things, that is a navigation bar, won't be available. This one, the view cube, and here the navigation bar. If I click on the navigation bar, it will come back. Got it? Great. So I think most of the things I've covered. Okay, these are the basic setup that you are supposed to do. Other than that, so view is done, manage is done, output is done, home option I've explained you. Okay, now sometimes what will happen, let us consider, okay, that these options you don't require. For example, you see here the draw option is there. I don't want, let us say I want to draw a circle here. Okay, every time I'm drawing a circle, I need to come and click on this. So instead of that, you can just keep your mouse here and drag it in this way, and you can keep that particular ribbon here. Now it's easy for me to draw. So we can do that. Okay. Similarly, if you want this particular area, okay, I mean this particular ribbons, again you drag it, bring it, and keep it here. So in this way you can drag it. Now again, once your work is finished, you don't want them to stay here. You click on this, you can click anywhere, take it and keep it here. Again, you take it from here and keep it here. Okay. You can keep it here. So in this way, you can do that. Now again, this line, polyline, this was the first ribbon, which was actually in the this area, isn't it? So if you want to place it here, again, you have to bring it. So you can see a space which has been created here, the gray color. Keep on that, it will go back. Got it? So these are the things which you need to understand. Okay. Other than that, now there are so many options here, right? We have line option, then we have this particular option, then we have this option, and all these things. But usually when you practically work on any of the project, we don't require all these things. Hardly we make use of them. So for example, if I need to switch them off, or maybe you're working on a project where you're not able to find this particular ribbon. In that case, what you're supposed to do, for example, I'll first switch it off. If you want to switch it off, you can see a draw option here, right? You can see the modify option, layers, block, and all. So just right click your mouse, keep your mouse here, right click here. I'll do it once again. Keep your mouse here, right click. So this option called as show tabs. So the moment you click on the show tabs, you can see home. So this is at home. Insert, this is that insert. Annotate, this is that annotate. Parametric, this is that parametric. Then you see there is a 3D tool, but it is not showing here. The moment I click on 3D tool, you can see the 3D tool has appeared here. Again, I'll keep my mouse here. I'll right click. I'll go to the show tabs. You can see the visualize. The visualize option is not available here. Click on that. So the visualize option will appear. Now, for example, this view option is available. Now, for example, let us consider, okay, I'll do one thing. I'll go to the view option. I'll switch off the UCS. The UCS has gone. View cube is also gone. Navigation is also gone. Nothing is there. Okay. And you came to the home option. So now we want to bring them back, isn't it? This navigation bar is not there. Your view cube is also not there, and your UCS is also not there. But you know how to get it back. You know that you have to go to the view option, and from the view option you have to bring them back. Now let us consider show panel. I'll go to the show tabs. This view option I'll make disappear. Now you know that in order to bring it back, you have to go to the view option. But when you come here, you cannot see the view option at all. Then what you do? In that case, right click, go to the show tabs, go to the view option. So first step is done. So you brought back that view option. So once you bring the view option back, click on the view, and now you know that usage has to be brought back. I brought it. View cube should be brought back. I brought it back. I want the navigation bar, that also I brought it back. Got it? So these are the basic understanding that you should know before you start to work on the AutoCAD, because these are the most important tools that we require. And sometimes due to the change in the settings and all, these things won't be available. So that is why note it down. If any of the tools is missing, again, if I right click here, I'll go to the show tabs. You understood all these things. Now in the same way, show panel. So this show panel, one is a draw panel. We have modified panel. We have layer panel, block. What do you understand by this? Draw means this particular thing. This is draw panel. Then we have modify. So this is my modify panel. Then we have layer panel. This is layer. Then we have block, properties, groups. So group is here, utilize, utilities, and so on. So again, let us consider. I want to let us consider. I have drawn a rectangle. Okay, and I want to measure the length of the rectangle. So if I want to measure the length of the rectangle, there's option called as dimension. I want to come here and I'll click my mouse here. I'll keep it here and let me drag it so that dimensions will be shown here. It is 18.99 meter. That you know that whenever you want to check the dimension, you have to come to the dimension. But luckily or unluckily, somebody or maybe when you got a file, that particular option, that is where it comes annotation. So this annotation was switched off. Now you tell me how you are going to measure. So to measure, you have to go to the annotation, but you cannot see any annotation tab itself. Now again, you will get distracted. So very simple. Come here. You can click anywhere. You don't have to come to the draw option. Even you can come here, right click, go to the show panels, and ask the annotation guy to come back. He'll come back. The moment he come back, so you know that dimension is here. Come here, click here, and keep the dimension. Finish. You're getting my point. So these are the most important things that you should be knowing before we start with any of the drawings, right? So in this way, I have explained you how to bring back this draw option, modify and all. Suppose if you don't want the layer option, right click on this. You can right click even from here, right click here. Okay. So right click here, go to the show panel, and I don't want the layer option. Untick this, gone. The layer option is gone. And if you want to bring it back, you come and bring it back. Got it? Simple. Other than that, see, this is line, polyline, circle, and arc. And if I keep my mouse here, if I keep here, again, you can see a lot of new options has come up, right? Like this is spline fit, then we have spline CV, and so many options. Construction line is also very important. Okay. Similarly, if I come here, if I click on the modify, again, a lot of new options are coming up. For example, now I'll take this option called as construction line. So I'll click on this, and if I draw a line, okay, I'll draw a line. I've drawn a line, but again, that particular area and that particular tool has disappeared from there. Again, I need to come to the draw, and then I need to click on that. Instead of doing that, whenever you want this particular option to be activated, so there's option called as pin here. You can see this option. This is pin. Click on the pin, and now you take the construction line from here, and now you make a construction line. So can you see the difference? This particular area did not disappear because I already pinned it. But the moment I unpin it from here, I'll unpin and I'll click on the construction line. And if I go back, no, see, again it disappeared. The reason is you did not pin it. So whenever you want to do that, whenever you are using any of the tool frequently, whereas these tools will not disappear. Okay. And even if you want, you can drag them and tell you be here and I'll make use of you. Once you finish your work, come, keep it here, and they're all right. Whereas this particular options, like other option, they will not stay there. You just have to come and pin it, and now you use them, like lengthen, edit, polyline, all these things. You can make use of that. Great. So I hope most of the basic things which a fresh engineer should be knowing, I've explained you most of the things from here. Okay. Yeah. Other than that, let me tell you a few other things also. Now, for example, I'll untick this now. It's not required. Yeah. Now again, there's one option here called menu bar. I'll click on this. There's option called as show menu bar. Okay. What is this show menu bar? Click on this option, show menu bar. Okay. So moment I tell show menu bar, you can see this file, edit. Okay. Then this view option. Yeah. Yeah. So this view option, then insert option, edit, view option, tools, everything has come back. Okay. So again, what I'll do, I'll click on this. I'll say show or hide menu bar. So moment I say hide menu bar, everything got hide now. Okay. Then how do you bring them back? Very simple. So again, I'll come here. So now I cannot show menu bar, only the menu bar will come. So other things are not coming. So in that case, there is one shortcut. Now you see everything disappeared. No, even that small, what you call that bar, what I had, where I could bring them back, even that also got disappeared. Now, when you have a situation, something like this, there's one option which you can bring them back. That is, you need to make use of a option here, which is called as ribbon. See, you can just type RI, yeah, RIB ribbon. So this option called as ribbon. Click on that. See, everything came back. I'll do it once again. For example, let us consider everything, nothing. See, previously we had this option. If I click on this, everything will close. But now we reached a situation where even these things also got disappeared. Okay. So there is a shortcut to that. I mean, there's a, yeah, there's a shortcut to that, or there's a command which is RIBBN ribbon. Okay. So if you say ribbon close, if you say ribbon close, what will happen? Everything will close. Now I'll write it here. You just have to write. Okay. I'll keep my mouse here. I'll say RI. Okay. I'll write RIB ribbon, and you can see the option ribbon close, finish. Everything disappeared. Now, if I want to bring them back, I should say ribbon, RIBB. And the moment I say ribbon, there's one option here, ribbon, click on that. So everything will come back. And then you have this option, click on that. So everybody will come back. Got it? So very, very simple. Huh? Okay. So once this is understood, then we have this another option here called as command. Okay. We have this particular option. Okay. Command line. So this particular area is called as command line. So now, for example, if I want to draw a line, every time I don't have to come here. There's an option called as line. No, I'll come here, and from here I'll put a line. So instead of doing that, we have one option here called as line. You just come and type here L. The moment you type L, you can see that line option is coming here. Click on that and you can draw a line. Okay, very simple. I'll repeat again. I want to draw a circle. So I'll come here, I'll click here, I'll drag my mouse, circle will be put. But all the time I cannot take my mouse here. So directly if I write circle, CIR, even then also this option will activate. Else you can come to the command, say CI, you can see circle has appeared, click on the circle and finish. You can draw the circle. Now let us consider this particular option is itself is not shown. Okay. This option is not shown. I'll close it now. Yes. So now I don't want you to use this option. I want you to use the command option and draw a circle. So you know how to draw, but this particular ribbon itself is not available. So for that we have a shortcut, and the shortcut is Control 9, CTRL. Okay. Control, and you have to click 9. The digit 9. So I'll do that, Control and 9. Yeah, Control 9. You can see it has come back. I'll do once again, Control 9. It will ask me that whether it want to switch off. I'll say yes. So it will disappear. If I want to bring it back, Control 9. So it will come back. Got it? So that is how you're supposed to do it. I hope you are able to understand me and make a note of all these things, because we'll not be, repeating each and everything every time. So whenever you find such difficulties in drawing, you have to make use of these options and you can carry on. Simple. Now we'll come to one more option. Now I have done a lot of drawing. See, this drawing tool is not visible, isn't it? And also that model is also not visible. How shall I bring it back? So I'll go to the view option. Let me go to the view option. Where is the view option? Yeah, this is my view option. Okay, where is my view option? Yeah, this is view option. And in the view option, click on the file tabs. So the file tabs will come back. Great. Okay, fine. So one more thing, you see the file, the edit, the view part. No, the same thing is available here. This view, whatever view you can see, redraw, then zoom, pan, everything. No, the same is available here also in the view area also it is available. Okay. So if you don't want this particular option, we usually don't use this. Okay, you just come here, and you say hide menu bar. So that menu bar will be hide, and you don't have to use it. Okay, because most of the things whatever is available here, okay, you can directly get it from here. Okay, otherwise if it is not available here, then you can click on that and say show menu bar, and in that case same thing, file, not the file, the edit part and all, the view part, insert, format, tools, you see draw option, you can see line, this line option is available here. Construction line, if you click on this, the construction line will come out. Circle, you see here, the circle is available. Again, if you click on the circle, you have the center radius, center diameter. Same thing, if I click on here, I'll get the same thing here. So that is the reason we don't require this menu bar. So click on that and switch it off. Say hide menu bar. Got it? Great. So most of the things I've covered here. Along with that, now for example, let us consider I'm doing certain drawing. I'll open one drawing which is already there. Let me go with one of the drawing. Yeah, so this is a drawing what I have. Okay, I want to see this drawing completely. I just want to watch the drawing. I don't have to make any changes here. Now see all this space what I have, I want to switch it off. So how you do that? You come here, click on this. Okay, click on this, so it will disappear. Again click on that, it will disappear. Again click on that, it will disappear. I don't want even this part also. In that case, what you do, so now you got a very big working space here, you can use it. Previously what used to happen, you see only this much, it was, see the same thing, I'll keep it here. Okay, so this much part, it is very difficult for me to look into the drawing. I'll click on this again, I'll click on this again, and then I'll click on this. Fine. But still, I don't want this part also to be seen. In that case, there's one option or there's one command which you can use it, which is control 0. Okay. CTRL control plus 0. Click on that. So even this part also will disappear from there. So let me do that for you. So what I'll do, I'll control and 0. So I'm clicking on that. Let me do that. Control 0. Yeah. Now you can see everything disappeared from here. You don't have anything here. And you see how big you can see this drawing. Okay. So again, if you want to bring it back, now, okay, once you have seen everything, okay, you want these people to come back. How you do? Again, click on Control 0. They'll come back. So once these people come back, click on this option. So the other portion also will come back. Okay. So again, if you want everything, if you don't want to say anything, click on Control and 0. Control 0. Okay, sometime it will work, sometime no, there will be a problem. So maybe the problem is because of this. You need to minimize the first ribbon and then you click on Control 0. It should work out. Yeah, Control 0. Okay, so it should work out. So if you click on the Control 0 option, you'll get a very big space. With the help of that, you can check your drawings. Okay, great. So again, now I want everyone to come back. I'll click on this. So everyone will come back. Now, sometimes, even though you're new, you don't know which all things has to be here, which all things are not here. So in that case, what you do, you just open, say again that this option is not there. No, the drawing tabs has disappeared. So I'll go back to the view. I'll say file tabs. So where is my file tabs? Yeah. So my file tabs is not visible, isn't it? See that file tabs is not visible. Okay. Where is my file tabs? So it's not there, right? File tabs, if I click, they're not activated. So in that case, what you do, sometimes even when you make changes here, they don't come back. In that case, there is a very simple trick which you can apply. Just write menu and click on enter. And you can see one option here, AutoCAD. So this is the standard format what we have, where all your tools will come back. Okay, rather than coming here and checking whether the tools are already there or not, maybe some of your tools might be missing. So in that case, you don't have to take the pain. You just write menu and click enter, and you can see this particular file, AutoCAD file. Click on that and say open. So this is one file where everything, all your tools will come back. Now you see all my tools has come back, and I'll switch it off. So all my tools has come back. Okay. So with the help of that, you can bring back all your tools and all. And if anything is missing, it will come back. Great. So I hope up to here your concepts are clear and you are able to understand, okay, how to make the basic user interface of AutoCAD software. You also understood if anything is not visible here, how you can bring them back and all. So just try to practice it. So in the next lecture, we'll try to see what is the importance of the line command, the polyline, the circle, and all these tools we'll try to see. And later on, we'll try to make a drawings, house plans, and we'll try to make all the footing drawings and all. So we'll see you back in the next lecture. Thank you.